Hey, how's it going, everyone? This is PD Proudlock, and it is the player ratings from yesterday's 2-1 win against Brighton at home at St James's Park. Another 3 points it is for us. Would I say the performance is absolutely fantastic? No, I wouldn't say it wasn't. I mean, there was a couple of really nervous moments in the game because I thought Brighton did really well in that game in terms of their attacking. They really wanted to go for that. As well, considering they've lost the last 3 games in a row. But so they will feel a little disappointed that they didn't come away with anything from the game. But just for us, again, it's all about the points for us at this moment of time. And it puts us 7 points above the bottom 3. So there, we've got 2 goals in a space of a couple of minutes. Ryan Fraser pretty much put it into an empty net after Murphy hit the post when he received the ball and he ran all the way to the box to dig it over Sanchez. The post denied him on that, but there was Fraser quick enough just to get on the end of a rebound and put that in. And then we'll go 2-0 up. Ryan Fraser again with another really good free kick, and there is Fabian Schär just to head that in, and Newcastle go 2-0 up into the game. Second half, we really started to slacken off a lot. We conceded an early goal in the second half for Brighton to make it 2-1, and that's when the nervy moments were really starting to come. And Brighton did have a couple of opportunities as well. We had a couple of opportunities ourselves to try and go 3-1 up into the game, but we held out and we got the 2-1 win. And another 3 points it is for us. The next 2 upcoming games are going to be really difficult. We've got Southampton away on Thursday night, and then we've got Chelsea away on Sunday. And we haven't got a home game for a long time now, for a canny few weeks. So the next home game we've got so far is Wolves at home. Not till April. Because our game against Palace has had to be postponed because they're still in the FA Cup. So we've got a long time to wait before another home game, man. Unless the Palace fixture gets arranged very quickly and before Wolves. But I'm not sure if I can see that happening. I really don't. So far we've got a long wait before our next home game, which is, oh my God, of course, we've got an international break this March as well. And I do not want to be going through them at the moment with just the way we're playing. But it is what it is, I suppose. So there you are. Well, I am now going to get into my player ratings now. So starting off in goal, Martin Dubravka. Had to pull a couple of good saves off, particularly from Danny Welbeck in the first half, and also he had to pull a save off from Lewis Dunk to avoid getting his second goal in the game as well. So, little quiet fault for the Lewis Dunk goal. I mean, his positioning wasn't good at all. He was miles away from getting the ball. But we all know why he's our number 1 goalkeeper for a reason. So I'm giving Dubravka a 7. Now I'm going to go into the back 4. So in the right back spot, Emil Kraft. It wasn't too bad at times. It was pretty decent, but there was a lot of nervy moments and you just feel like when those start to happen, you really start to panic. I really still believe we need Manquillo back in for Southampton. I really think we need to. But he's slightly improved under Eddie Howe, but there is just that... There's just that moment where it's like, oh my God, at times. And it's still one of the players that I will be looking to offload in the summer as well, definitely. There is talks. He is one of them for one of the players to be leaving the club as well, definitely. So there you are. But as I mentioned, not too bad, but quite a lot of nervy moments in the game, I must admit. So I'm going to give Emil Kraft a 6. Left back spot, Matt Targett, and again it was just a really another good performance from him again, wasn't it? The way he just bombs up and down that left hand side is just absolutely fantastic. It really is. And in terms of his defending as well, it's just been really good as well. No one went to clear balls away as well when he needs to, and it just shows that bringing him in is really starting to work. It really is. So I'm going to give Matt Targett an 8. Now into the centre backs. So first of all, Fabian Schär, and again just a rocket at the back. Once again, pretty much got the goal to put us 2-0 up into the game, and of course just does what he does. You can tell the difference now that he's playing with better defenders around him now, and why he's really starting to up his game now in terms of being a centre-back at this football club. Talks of a new contract still going on, from what I've heard. To me, it's not a bad idea now. At first, I was a little bit unsure, but the way he's really starting to perform on with better players around him is the Fabian Schär that we have been seeing, particularly when he was playing under Rafa as well. Fabian Schär, he gets an 8 from me. And alongside him, and that was Dan Burn, and again, the same, just another rocket at the back once again. Knew had to get balls away when he needed to stop Brighton from coming forward a lot of the time. And again, this has been money well spent on the lad. It really has. And it's really hard for Lascelles to get back into the side at the moment. So there you are. But again, just really good once again at the back, Dan Burn. So it's an 8 from me for him as well. Now the midfielders. So first of all, Joe Shelby, and again, decent again, just does what he does in terms of being in that midfield role, know when he needs to pass as well, and also to try and win the ball back as well, definitely. So there you are. So I'm giving Joe Shelby a 7. Next player in the midfield, and that was Joe Willick, and I've got to admit that I didn't think that was one of his better games. I thought second half he really struggled a lot in that game, I must admit. I thought he really did. Hoping it's just a little bit of a one-off, because of the previous games he's done very well. Hopefully we're seeing improved performance for when we take on Southampton away at Thursday night. So, but it just wasn't as good as what it has been. Definitely not. So I'm going to give Joe Willick a 5. And the last player in the midfield roles, and that was Joe Linton. And again, just does what he does in that midfield role. It's just superb. In terms of winning the ball back, in terms of his passing, his hold-up play has just been good once again. He looks like a player now you don't want to mess with. I remember he had that little bit of an argy-bargy with the Brighton's left back. Apologies, I've forgotten his name. And, hey, my God. Of course, he was yellow carded, Joe Linton, for the little argy-bargy, but he's just a player that has really come on at this football club under Eddie Howe massively. So Joe Linton, he gets an 8 from me as well. And now the attacking three up front. So first of all, on the right-hand side, Jacob Murphy. And he should have scored 2 of them chances. The first one when he hit the post. And there was a one where one of the Brighton players made an absolute mess of the chance. And he should either side it to either Fraser or Wood, or he should have tried to aim for one of the corners of the goal. He shot it straight at Sanchez, and that was the disappointment. If he puts that in or gives it to one of them two, that's 3-0, and Brighton are on a really massive slump in this game. So there you are. I've got the feeling he might be taken out the side for Southampton because ASM is now back and did come off the bench. I'm going to give Jacob Murphy a 6. Left-hand side, Ryan Fraser, and he was my man of the match again. The way he was quick enough to get there for the first goal after Jacob Murphy hit the post, and the way he whipped in that free kick for Fabian Schär to get his head onto that was absolutely fantastic. It really was. And there was a chance where he knew he had to clear a ball down the pitch, and I think Eddie Howe managed to kick it off his foot. So again, just superb again, once again from Ryan Fraser. It's a 9 for him from me. Absolutely fantastic it was from him again. And again, who's just really transformed under Eddie Howe. He really has. Now, in the middle up front, and that was Chris Wood. And I've got to admit, I thought he did well yesterday. He set up the pass for Jacob Murphy to get on that ball, to run down into the box for him to try and score that. And I thought his hold-up play was very good yesterday. I couldn't really fault it. Tibbsy didn't really have a lot, but other than that, I don't think I could have fault his effort yesterday. I thought that pass he made was superb to fight Jacob Murphy to get that run. I'm going to give Chris Wood a 7. I thought he did well yesterday. I've got to admit, I thought he did well. Now, the substitutes. So, first of all, it was ASM. And could have had an opportunity to try and score. There was at times he did lose the ball. He was getting beat off the ball far too easily. But I think he's now going to be back in the start lineup for when we take our way on Southampton down on Thursday night. So there you are. I'm going to give ASM a 6. Because I thought he did pretty well when he come on in terms of going forward with the ball. Possibly should have scored an opportunity as well. So that's why I'm going to give ASM a 6. Last two substitutions were Bruno and Sean Longstaff. But I not on for an awful lot of time, so I'm not going to mark them. But now I'm going to go into Eddie Howe, the manager, and I'm giving him an 8. I thought he got that well once again yesterday. Very, very done that well yesterday once again. He's going to have to, definitely going to make sure the team is ready for Southampton away on Thursday night. It's a really tough game, and I'm sure he will be able to. Well, record down there is not very good, but if we really perform down there, and he gets those players up, there's an opportunity to go and get something. And I'm saying, why can't we go out and get something with just the way we're running? Our performance has got to be a little bit more better because there was a lot of shaky moments in the game yesterday. But the way he's just transformed the team around has been absolutely fantastic. And a lot of fans will be pretty looking forward to going down to Southampton on Thursday night. Some won't be because of the day of the week it's on. They're having to take time off work. Etc. and things like that. But of course, it's what our fan base does in terms of a home and away matches, pretty much, isn't it? So there you are. So that is why I'm going to give Eddie Howe an 8 for yesterday, because he got that really, really spot on once again. So there you are. So that is my player ratings. Let me know in the comments section. Do you agree with the ratings that I've gone with? If you were to change any of them, let me know as always. And why. It's always good to get your thoughts and let me know how you are feeling after yesterday's victory. It's another 3 points in the bag for us, and we move on to Southampton away on Thursday night. So there you are. What we got coming up for next week, we've got the Four Horsemen back again on World of Sport TV. It's back tomorrow. The Four Horsemen of the Toon is coming back. Well, I'll also have a preview to Southampton as well. Of course, quick thoughts and player ratings after the game as well. We'll have a preview for Chelsea. I'm going to try and get a Chelsea fan on for this preview as well. And of course, Friday night, 8 o'clock. Of course, you know it's my live show as well. So there you are. So do keep an eye out for them coming. So thank you for watching. Again, don't forget to give this video a like. Drop your comments in as always. And of course, if you haven't checked me out before, please do hit that subscribe button. And I shall catch us all later. Take care. Another 3 points in the bag for us. We move on to Southampton away on Thursday night.